They say your network is your net worth. The people you know, the people you interact with, the people you sit along, the people you talk to is what your network is, right? And if you have a good network, you have a good net worth. And network is something that I want to talk with you today. Networking, if you go by the definition of it, networking would basically mean exchange of information and ideas among people with common profession or some kind of special interest, right? But it is much more than that. We all know that networking is important, but for some reason we do not put in some conscious amount of efforts into building up and having spending time in networking along with the people that we know or people which we want to have in our networks, right, which we want to have in our circle, and so on and so forth. Now, first things first, why is networking important? Networking is important because it widens your circle. It gives you more opportunities. When you have a larger circle, more opportunities are going to come upon you. If you have people who are doing fantastically well in their lives, they are going to push you. They are looking at them, you are going to find inspiration, and you are probably going to do something great in your life just because you were among those people who were doing great in their lives, right? But then comes to the part that how is it that you can build your network. Now, networking can be something which is related to business, wherein you want to build upon contacts which will help you grow your business, or else it can also be something related to a more generalized networking, wherein you want people to know you, wherein you want to know more people so that you can broaden your horizon. Now, it is very important that when you are starting networking, you know a few things. What we are going to do in this video is I'm going to tell you a few pointers which might help you to build your network in a very strong manner. First thing, know why is it that you're building the network that you want to build. Like, is it just because of you want to build more business? Is it because you want to broaden your horizon? Is it because you want to learn some specific skill? Is it because of you want some niche information from some people who some group of people who have that information? And that is the basic start of your networking. Now, the second part is think of where is it that you can find such kinds of people. Will you find will you bump into these kind of people in a social events, or will you bump into these kind of people in some business events? Will you bump into these kind of people in some lectures or some conferences or some educational events? Just find that out and then push yourself into those environments so that you get the first chance to start your networking journey. But then one question springs up. Sir, I am very shy. I generally don't go to people and talk. How do I start networking? Now, in this world, to be very frank, you can have networking done on your social media as well. But I personally feel a one-on-one networking is always better to do, and much more better to do than social media based networking, which can be a LinkedIn network building, or maybe building a network based on your YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or something of that sort. I'm going to give you a few tips, a few pointers which are going to help you to build your network in a very strong manner. And I've segregated them into 6 different points, and that is what I'm going to talk about right now. So let us go ahead and get started. The first point is be approachable. Be approachable. Now, what does be approachable mean? Be approachable means that whenever you are attending any event like this, don't just go in a corner and stand. Don't just take out your phone and dig deep into your phone and start scrolling through it and maybe send out the vibes that, okay, I'm not interested in talking to anyone. Be approachable. Keep on be in the circle of different people. Try and sit at places where people are generally more likely to bump into you. Don't just dig down into a corner. Don't just take your plate of food up and just start munching on it. Be in a position where people can find you and people can talk to you. That was my point number 1. What is point number 2? Our point number 2 is know the goal that you want to have when you're networking with people. Now, imagine you going to an event and you go over there without any specific set of goal. Of course, it is sometimes good. You might bump into some people and then you might find some amazing idea and then work upon it. But even something otherwise can also happen, that you go into an event wherein you could have really built a good network with some individuals which are important to you, but then you missed upon the opportunity because you don't have a clear goal in your mind. So know a goal, know why is it that you are going into that event, and know who are the people that you want to network with. That brings us to the third point, and the third point is initiate first step. Initiate first step. Very important. A lot of times people are not going to come and talk to you, specifically when those people are kind of at a higher position, or maybe at a higher level as of now, or maybe when the people do not know you. So be a person who's able to go to those people and say, hey, hi, you know what, I'm Ajinkya and I'm so and so. I've heard about you in so and so. I just thought I'll say hi to you, maybe talk to you a little bit or something of that sort. And people will be happy if you do that. Don't think that people are going to take out their shoes or sandals and start running behind you, because they are not going to do that. Believe me, they'll be glad when you go ahead and talk to them. They'll be glad that they had someone approach them. So that's the point. Go to people and start talking. Be the first person to talk. That brings us to the next point, and the next point is find a common goal. Extremely important, finding a common goal. A lot of times when you are talking to people, and if you both do not hit any common goal, it is going to be extremely difficult to keep on talking. So talk of different things, talk of hobbies that the person has, talk of different places he has gone to, the schooling that he has done, the places he has lived, and find some common ground that you're going to have between that person and you. And that common ground is the starting point for your conversation, starting point for your relationship with that person, and it is only going to grow on further from that. So once you have a common ground, you can really talk about it, and then hit that personal note with that person, and then build that get that person in your network. The next point is balance the conversation and let them talk. It is very important. A lot of times, have you hit into some people who will meet you and they'll keep on talking. Maybe if you're promoting your business, maybe someone comes and he starts talking about his business and he goes on, this is what we do, this is what the product we sell, and you are like, oh, I'm not interested. But then he'll still go on, look at these are the products, these are the catalog, or maybe not even business, maybe something about his life, but he keeps on talking. That's not a very pleasant experience. Know that people are inclined to tell things more than they are inclined to listen to things. So it should really be a balanced out equation where you let the other person talk, and then you start talking, and try to balance it out in a way that let him talk first, and then you maybe talk about your experiences in the second part, and go on building the relationship in that manner. Very, very important. Balance the conversation out. Don't make it one-sided conversation. And with that being said, our last point is respect time. Respect time. Now, time is important for you and for that person. Know that when you're meeting people who are very busy, they might only have 5 minutes, 10 minutes to talk with you, and you should really respect that. It should not happen that they want to leave, and because you are talking, they have not been able to leave. Think of something, if something similar happens with you, if some person is keeping on talking with you and not letting you go, will you find that person to be are you going to have that person in a good memory? Basically no, right? You are going to try and avoid that person. The moment you see his name the next time, you're going to say, that person, he's a lot of boring person. He'll keep on talking about things, and he does not respect time. So don't be that person. Respect time, respect your own time as well as the time of the next person, and have some time limit in your mind just before you start talking. Now, those were a few tips that I feel should help you to build good network. Do tell me how you found those tips out to be, and do let me know what are the other topics you want me to make videos on. If you haven't followed my YouTube channel already, go ahead and follow my YouTube channel, and you will get updates about all the amazing videos that I keep on making. Thank you for joining me for today. I'm going to see you again tomorrow. Till then, tata, bye bye, and sayonara.